Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, nice to meet you. My name is Reija and today's video is full face of my current favorites, excluding eyeshadows. So that's what we'll do today. I have plenty of products to show you. I forgot to say, by the way, my current favorite like a brow stuffs are the Beauty Bay Brush Up Brow Soap and the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 3. I forgot to say that, but you will see everything that I've listed below except the eyeshadow and the eyeliner pencil are my current favorites. So you will see there everything that I've used. Oh, I got something in my... But anyway, so... and what are my current favorites face products, then please keep on watching. Hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new upload. And let's go do some makeup. Okay, let's start with the full face of current favorites, except eyeshadows. This Eyelook video is already live. I'll link it in the description box, but I did it with Lethal Cosmetics Evergreen palette as my review. So let's start with the primers. So I've been really enjoying this She Glam Birthday Skin Primer. This is the moisturizing one. I like this over the Primark one because this one sinks into the skin faster, absorbs faster. Because I feel with the Primark one I have to wait a bit longer before I can start to do other stuff than with this one. And the Primark one has a fragrance in it. And like I don't mind fragrances, but it depends on the scent. But I do have an eczema prone skin, so I rather use fragrance-free products because it's less irritation, possible irritation for my skin. And then I have the Nobe Beauty Glowish Blur Jam, the silicone-free smoothing primer. This is just so good. So good. It doesn't work with my foundations, but with most of them it does, and it's just... and the consistency of it is so interesting. I'm gonna show it to you. It just smoothens the skin nicely, and like look at this. It's almost like a frosted glass, you know. But it just, and it also mattifies the skin a bit. So I'm excited to be testing that, and now that we are going to summer. And then the favorite foundation is at the moment the Fenty Ease Drops Blurring Skin Tint. I have the shade 4. This is just this combo that I have now on the primers, and then this one is just, my skin looks so flawless with this combo. And even they say this is a skin tint, it has surprisingly a lot of coverage. Just gonna use my sponge. Sponge. So this foundation, just especially with these primers, like my face truly looks flawless. And I do have quite big pores around my nose and a bit in the forehead. And even though this is a lighter coverage, it evens out the skin tone very pretty. Like it looks natural. It's not like a cake face. It just looks so pretty on the skin. I can't zoom you in now because I would have to get up and such, but I'll put the pictures at the end. I'll try to take closer picture of the skin. And this color match is so nice too. I don't know, it's just, even though you can still see some redness through, it just looks so pretty. And then I have the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer in the shade Light 40, and I have liked this a long time, but I had too dark shade. So now that I have lighter shade, I just can't put this down. It's just so pretty. And it's very nice on my dry under eyes. It's easy to blend, and it has nice, I wouldn't say a full coverage, but enough coverage for me. I do not have a problem with dark under eyes, I think. I have more of a problem that I have redness here, and then I have these like sunken in bits that just blended so easily. And I didn't take a cream contour because I don't actually have anything that I haven't talked about a lot already. I do have cream bronzer, blush and highlighter. But first of all, I'm not going to use this today, but this is the face palette of the Beauty Bay. This is the light one, the lightest one. They have 3 now. I can't remember the name of this, but this face palette is just excellent quality. The blush shades are beautiful. The highlighter is beautiful. The bronzer is beautiful. Just a beautiful palette. And so affordable, so I can highly recommend this if you are thinking of buying new face palette. Of course, this bronzer is something too that I have talked a lot about. This is the Makeup Revolution cream bronzer in the shade Light. This is just stunning. This has a scent to it, but it's very subtle. And to be honest, I didn't notice the scent until someone told me that it has a scent. So I'm gonna use a sponge to apply it. Just remember, this is pigmented. So first time using it, be careful. just blends so effortlessly. Even though it's pigmented, it's just such a good bronzer. Then this might be a surprise for you, but I have Makeup Revolution Super Dewy Liquid Blush, and I have this in the shade Fake the Flush. I don't really have some liquid or cream blush that I would die for, and if I need something peach, because I'm gonna use peach blush today, then this is definitely, it's surprisingly good and very affordable, and I was very surprised when I bought it. So I take a little bit to my hand and then I work it in my sponge and to the cheek. This is not like an hugely pigmented that you would accidentally go overboard. You need quite a lot to get something out of it, but I like this. It's easy to blend. It doesn't also these bronzers and blush don't lift up my foundation. It's just, look at that. That blended in so effortlessly, and I know this is an older product. I've had it myself quite long, but I've just never really talked about it. Need to clean up my hand a bit. Never really talked about it, and it's just so pretty. Then I have an liquid highlighter. This is the Chic Glam Glow Bloom liquid highlighter in the shade Vanilla Frost. This wasn't probably a surprise to you. I don't have that many cream or liquid highlighters, so this is in the shade Vanilla Frost. So I'm gonna take a bit to the back of my hand and also work it in the sponge. If you like, it's very glowy and yes, blinding maybe, but it doesn't look too much on the skin, even though it's quite. I have another shade too that I'm in process of reviewing. Can't remember the name, but it's more like a pinky tone. This is more like a frosty shade. Look at that. Like, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So that were the cream products. Then we'll do contour. So I have the NYX Sweet Cheeks Matte in the shade So Taupe. So I know this is a blush, but it's just such a good contour shade. And lately, like in the last couple of weeks, I haven't used that much contour, but this is the one that, all the Essence one, these are pretty much the ones that I go for. I don't have any other powder contour shades, and I don't like contour a lot, just a bit. But this is just such a good formula. Also in the blush I have Silences Golden, which is the yellow one, and then I have some Rose Golden. I can't remember. It's something rose, that shade name, but this is just such a good formula. It's easy to work with. It's pigmented. not too pigmented, it's blendable, it's buildable, it's just everything. And then I have the She Glam Sunside Bronzer in the shade Dawn Glow, and this is just such a good bronzer. It's such a nice formula, easy to work with. It's pigmented but not overly pigmented, and it's just such a good bronzer. Like, it just, I don't know what to say. It's just, it's so effortless. It's like, you know, it's pigmented enough that you don't have to build it up for ages, but it's not too pigmented so that it would be hard to work with. And the powder blush, because I'm using the Peachy blush today, but I wanted to show you the Benefit Crystah. This is the strawberry pink. This is very nice formula. I have 2 shades of it. The other one is peach too. Maybe I'll use actually that. Give me a second. I started to second guessing myself that was that really the favorite. I think this one from the peach blushes that I have. So this is also a Benefit. This is the shade Peaching. So this is quite neutrally compared to the strawberry pink Crystah. But I'll use the peach today. This formula is just so nice. Let me see. And these are quite pigmented, so, but they are just so nice. You see, it's just a bit more like neutral leaning. Yeah, the Benefit blushes are very nice. I'm kind of wanting more shades, but I don't know. And I like, because they have the minis, so I don't go through blushes. Okay, then you probably isn't hard to guess what's my favorite powder highlighter. It's the Rare Beauty one, and I have this in the shade Enlighten. Positive light highlighter, I think. You can see I've used it quite a lot. I'm gonna take Morphe M504 for this. And this is very shiny. And it's just so pretty, like it doesn't look like natural glow, if that's what you're looking for. It is beaming and it looks like an highlighter, but it's just so good. Because I like more beaming highlighters. So, and it just looks so pretty in the skin, like it's very blendable, and it's just top notch. And it's not very expensive either. Like, yes, it's not the most cheapest, but it's not very expensive either, like the Charlotte Tilbury ones, for example. And then for the powder, I have the same favorite powder that I have had many years. It's the ABH one, the translucent loose setting powder. So I didn't take it to this video. But my new love for finishing powder is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder, and I have the shade Dim Light. So I'm just first gonna take a bit of powder puff for the under eyes. This is not a settings powder, but it works in here too. And I'm gonna put eyeshadow there anyway, so. But this is just, it's so finely milled. And it just gives you like a nice all over glow. Also, a newfound love at the moment. I didn't repurchase this quite a long time, then I decided to buy it again, and I just love this. So this is the Makeup Revolution Fix It Glow Dewy Finish with Shimmer Particles Setting Spray, and I love it. This I was talking about not wanting the scents into my product, but this smells amazing. And the mister is pretty nice too. Like, it's not too aggressive. I forgot the lips. I must say that formula-wise my favorite is the Colourpop Glowing Lips. I have the Moped collection one, but I don't think this goes with this look. Maybe the one that I most used is the NYX Lingerie XXL in the shade Unhooked. This is like a cool toned. And it stays on. Favorite lip liners are the NYX ones. I have tons of them, or the Beauty Bay ones. So I'm not going to do my lips yet because I need to do my eyes and such. But yeah, that was like a full face of current favorites, and I'm gonna finish my look now, and I'll come back with the finished look. Okay. Here is a finished look with all my current favorite makeup. For the eyeshadow palette is not well, it's a good palette, but you know, it's a different video. But I would just like to say that I used this shade in the lower lash line, and I know the lip is not the perfect lip for this look because it's cool toned, but I used where is it, NYX Suede matte lip liner in the shade Brooklyn Thor, and the NYX XXL Lingerie liquid lipstick in the shade Unhooked. I love all the NYX lip liners. I think they're not too creamy because I don't really like very creamy and slippy and slidey lip liners, and this has been one of my favorite and is one of my favorite lipsticks to use. Then I would like to say that although I love the KVD tattoo liner, it's so expensive for a liner. So I bought recently the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and I really like this one too. It's not as easy to be precise than with the KVD one, but this is worth trying, especially because it's a lot more affordable than the KVD one. And then this is the new love. I haven't used this many times, but I did use the Essence Lash Like a Boss Mascara This is the Lion King one, so this is instant volume and length, because you can get this without the Lion King too. So this is the volume and length one that I'm using. I think it has a brush like this. I really do think this has gone is better than the Fast Lash Effect Lash Princess mascara that I've been loving for so long. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Did I use something else? I don't think so. I don't think so. So yeah, that was all my current favorites, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new upload, and we will see you hopefully very soon. Bye!